Welcome to our deep dive into some of the most coveted and high-value sixpence coins from the United Kingdom, a denomination that has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the world. Today, we showcase the top 5 sixpence coins that are commanding serious interest in the auction market and among numismatic enthusiasts. These tiny coins, once everyday pocket change, now hold significant historical and monetary value, making them exciting pieces in any collection. In this video we will explore their backgrounds, what makes them unique, how rare they are, and what they are worth right now in dollars on the global market. Each of these coins benefits from strong collector demand because of their history, condition, and scarcity, and understanding them will help you spot opportunities whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey. So let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom sixpence dated 1948, in circulated condition. Today, we'll explore why this modest-sized coin captures the attention of collectors around the world, the story behind its design and production, what makes the 1948 sixpence notable in collections, and importantly for investors and hobbyists alike, how it performs in today's international auction and dealer markets. Whether you're an experienced collector or someone just beginning to assemble historical coins, the 1948 sixpence offers both a compelling story and a tangible connection to Britain's rich monetary heritage. The 1948 sixpence belongs to a long lineage of British pre-decimal coinage that was central to everyday commerce for centuries. The sixpence denomination itself was a staple of British currency, historically valued at 6 old pence, or 1/40th of a pound sterling. It continued in circulation up until the decimalization of British coinage in 1971, making it a memorable relic from a bygone era. The 1948 issue was struck during the reign of King George VI, featuring his left-facing bust on the obverse, a design by Thomas Humphrey Paget, and a crowned royal cipher on the reverse by George Kruger Gray, with the word sixpence beneath the date. These coins circulated widely in the post-World War II period when Britain was rebuilding its economy, and they were made in cupronickel, a durable alloy selected after the end of silver coinage following 1946. What makes the 1948 sixpence truly interesting are the design elements and physical characteristics that resonate with collectors. The coin weighs approximately 2.83 grams, has a diameter near 19.3 to 19.5 millimeters, and a reeded edge details which reflect a careful balance between aesthetics and functionality in everyday use. The obverse Latin inscription surrounding King George VI translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, marking the final years of the imperial title before changes in the British Commonwealth. On the reverse, the crown monogram and clear denomination present a regal yet understated look that sits comfortably within a cabinet of classic British coins. Unlike modern decimal coins, the sixpence carries a weight of tradition and historical context, evoking memories of British society in the mid-20th century. While the 1948 sixpence was minted in relatively large numbers with a reported mintage of over 88 million coins, today's collector market views even circulated examples with significant interest due to their historical placement and connection to the post-war era. What elevates demand is the condition and eye appeal of specific specimens. A cared-for circulated coin with clear detail and appealing patina can attract more viewer interest than heavily worn pieces precisely because it bridges everyday use and collectible quality. Additionally, there are proof versions of the 1948 sixpence that have sold at auction for striking sums, in excess of $265,000 for premium proof examples, demonstrating that certain variants of this date have powerful appeal on serious collector markets. While our focus is on circulated pieces, this strong proof market indirectly raises the profile of all 1948 issues and solidifies the year's desirability among enthusiasts who appreciate a complete set of varieties. In terms of current market value, circulated 1948 sixpence coins typically command prices that reflect both their condition and the broader market for pre-decimal British coins. Reference pricing tools and collector resources indicate that circulated examples often sell for small premiums above face value in sterling, roughly $456,000 and higher depending on condition, which in US dollar terms generally converts to a few dollars for typical circulated coins. However, for those with stronger eye appeal, sharper details, or for collectors in markets like North America and Asia where British coins enjoy robust interest, these coins can draw more competitive bidding. Importantly, the broader NGC coin price guide suggests that higher-grade examples, even within circulated strata, may achieve notably stronger prices than baseline estimates, especially if certified by leading grading services. Therefore, experienced collectors and informed investors recognize that the 1948 sixpence, when well presented, can be a profitable and satisfying piece in a numismatic portfolio. For collectors looking to add the 1948 sixpence to their holdings, there are a few strategic points to keep in mind. First, condition matters. Even within circulated coins, grading bands such as fine, very fine, and extremely fine can significantly influence perceived value. A coin with well-defined features, minimal scratches, and attractive toning will always attract stronger interest at shows and in online auctions. Second, consider certification. Having your coin graded and encapsulated by a respected service can unlock broader buyer confidence and often results in easier sales at higher prices. Third, expand your perspective. Coins like this often look best as part of thematic sets, whether by reign, George VI, denomination pre-decimal series, or era post-World War II. Learning to photograph and present these coins effectively can also make a meaningful difference in the collector marketplace, especially on digital platforms. Finally, engage with the community. Numismatic forums, auction houses, and local clubs can all offer insights specific to British coins and help you identify the best opportunities for acquisition or sale. The United Kingdom's sixpence, dated 1948 in circulated condition, represents an engaging and historically meaningful coin that resonates strongly with collectors of British pre-decimal coinage. Its design craftsmanship, tied to the final years of King George VI's coinage, and its tangible link to post-war Britain give it inherent appeal. Markets today reflect a steady interest in these coins, with circulated pieces offering accessible entry points and higher grade or certified examples showing that value and demand continue to grow. Whether you are just beginning your numismatic journey or seeking to refine a more advanced collection, the 1948 sixpence stands as a modest yet rewarding treasure, a coin that speaks to history, craftsmanship, and the enduring passion of coin collectors everywhere. Next up, the United Kingdom's sixpence, dated 1950. Struck during a pivotal post-war period and deeply rooted in British tradition, this silver sixpence represents far more than its modest face value. In very fine condition, the 1950 sixpence stands as a desirable collectible that combines historical depth, elegant design, and enduring market demand. For collectors and investors alike, this coin remains a respected and actively traded piece in today's auction markets, where its appeal continues to grow steadily. The 1950 sixpence was issued under the reign of King George VI, a monarch whose era was defined by resilience, recovery, and transformation. Britain in 1950 was emerging from the challenges of World War II, rebuilding its economy and reaffirming its global identity. The sixpence had long been an essential part of daily British life, used widely in commerce and celebrated in customs, songs, and traditions. By 1950, the coin was struck in .500 silver, reflecting both continuity with historic silver coinage and adaptation to post-war economic realities. This period gives the 1950 sixpence strong historical importance, as it represents one of the later silver issues before Britain moved further toward base metal coinage. The design of the 1950 sixpence is refined, balanced, and instantly recognizable. The obverse features the dignified portrait of King George VI, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, showing the king facing left with a calm and authoritative expression. The Latin inscription surrounding the portrait reflects Britain's long numismatic traditions and adds to the coin's classical character. On the reverse, the crown monogram GR is prominently displayed, symbolizing royal authority and national unity. The coin's small diameter, precise milled edge, and silver content contribute to its charm, making it both visually appealing and historically authentic. In very fine condition, the details of the portrait, crown, and lettering remain sharp, enhancing the coin's overall desirability. While the 1950 sixpence was produced in significant numbers, examples surviving today in very fine condition are particularly sought after. Many coins from this era experienced heavy circulation, leading to wear and loss of detail. As a result, collectors place strong emphasis on condition, and very fine specimens stand out clearly in the market. The combination of silver content, royal portrait, and post-war date places the 1950 sixpence in consistently high demand among British coin collectors, world coin enthusiasts, and silver coin investors. Its popularity is further reinforced by its affordability relative to earlier silver issues, making it accessible while still highly collectible. In today's auction and collector markets, a United Kingdom sixpence from 1950 in very fine condition commands solid and respectable prices. Depending on eye appeal, strike quality, and overall preservation, examples typically trade in the range of approximately $672,000, with premium specimens achieving higher results. Coins with exceptional surfaces or provenance can attract even stronger bidding. The steady interest in British silver coinage ensures that demand remains consistent, and prices reflect the coin's historical value rather than short-term fluctuations. This stability makes the 1950 sixpence a reliable and appealing piece for collectors focused on long-term value. Collectors seeking a 1950 sixpence should focus on originality, clear detail, and natural toning, as these characteristics significantly enhance appeal. Very fine condition coins should display strong facial features on the king's portrait and a well-defined crown and monogram on the reverse. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction platforms helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage, such as using protective holders and maintaining a stable environment, preserves both condition and value over time. Building a collection that includes key post-war silver issues like the 1950 sixpence adds historical depth and market strength to any portfolio. The United Kingdom's sixpence dated 1950 stands as a proud and enduring symbol of British numismatic heritage. In very fine condition, it offers collectors a compelling combination of history, silver content, elegant design, and sustained market demand. Its connection to the reign of King George VI and Britain's post-war recovery gives it lasting significance, while its consistent auction performance confirms its strong position in today's coin market. Whether acquired for historical appreciation, collection building, or long-term value, the 1950 sixpence remains a highly respected and confidently sought-after coin that continues to shine in the world of numismatics. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from 1949. Struck under King George VI. Although compact in size, this coin carries a rich history and is increasingly drawing attention from collectors around the world in today's active market. In this video, we will explore the story behind this coin, its unique features, why collectors highly prize even circulated examples, how much it can fetch in dollars at auction or online sales, and essential tips every collector should know. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or new to coin collecting, the 1949 sixpence offers compelling value and significance that deserves a place in any serious collection. The 1949 sixpence belongs to the post-World War II third coinage of King George VI, produced by the Royal Mint in London. After the war, Britain modernized its coinage, discontinuing the silver content entirely by 1947 and striking this denomination in a durable copper-nickel alloy. This transition marked a key moment in British monetary history, aligning coin production with the economic realities of the time. The sixpence denomination itself goes back centuries, having been a core part of British currency long before decimalisation in 1971. Traditionally valued at 1/40th of a pound sterling, the sixpence was widely used in everyday transactions throughout the first half of the 20th century. The 1949 issue continued this legacy and today offers collectors a tangible connection to Britain's mid-20th century economic and cultural heritage. The British sixpence of 1949 is distinctive both in design and craftsmanship. On the obverse, collectors will notice the uncrowned portrait of King George VI, facing left with the surrounding Latin legend denoting his title and role as monarch. The engraver Thomas Humphrey Paget's work gives this coin an elegant yet brisk presentation that reflects the dignified style of the era. Flip the coin over and you'll find the reverse bearing the royal cipher beneath a crown, with the denomination clearly inscribed below. The lettering FID Def signifies Defender of the Faith, a long-standing element of British coinage. With a standard diameter of approximately 19.3 to 19.5 millimeters and weighing about 2.83 grams, its compact size makes it easily recognizable yet rich with detail for such a small piece. While the 1949 sixpence was minted in relatively substantial numbers, over 41 million coins were produced. It nevertheless maintains strong demand in the numismatic community for several reasons. First, the 1949 date represents the early years of post-war British coinage, an era of transition that many collectors consider historically important. Secondly, true uncirculated and proof specimens of this date are uncommon and command notable premiums when they appear in collections or auctions. Even in circulated condition, well-preserved examples with pleasing details and attractive toning remain highly sought after, because collectors treasure coins that show a story of real use without compromising too much of their original artistry. These circulated pieces often serve as accessible entry points into classic British coin collections while still holding value above face value due to demand. Let's talk about the market value. In today's active coin market, The value of a 1949 UK sixpence in circulated condition varies depending on grade and appeal. For typical circulated examples, current online and auction data show average values generally ranging from about $350,000 depending on condition and market activity. Clean, properly graded circulated coins often command near the higher end of that range because collectors look for well-balanced wear and visible detail. Remarkably, rare high-grade uncirculated or certified proof examples, especially those graded by professional services, have been documented selling at auction for well above standard estimates, with truly exceptional proof specimens exceeding $530,000 in major sales. This demonstrates the broad spectrum of demand and how premium conditions significantly elevate collector interest and dollar value. For those seeking to add a 1949 sixpence to their portfolio, start by examining the coin's surfaces carefully. Even within circulated grades, look for strong rim definition, clear legends, and minimal corrosion, which enhance desirability. Seek coins that have not been overly cleaned or polished, as natural patina and original luster often appeal more to collectors. If you're investing in higher grade examples, consider obtaining professional certification, as third-party grading can significantly boost confidence among buyers and potentially increase resale value. Additionally, pay attention to auction records and recent sales, as market trends evolve and certain conditions become more coveted over time. Being informed on grading standards and current pricing enhances your ability to make smart collecting decisions. The 1949 United Kingdom sixpence stands as a remarkable piece in British numismatics, blending historical significance, elegant design, and real collector demand in just under 3 centimeters of metal. Whether you are starting a collection or seeking to deepen a seasoned portfolio, this coin's heritage and active market appeal make it a jewel among British pre-decimal issues. Its journey from everyday commerce to collectible treasure exemplifies the enduring appeal of classic coins in today's hobby. Be sure to explore different grades, track recent sale prices, and enjoy the rich story that each example of the 1949 sixpence carries. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from 1962. This small but historically rich coin, strikingly beautiful in its design and steeped in tradition, continues to captivate collectors around the world. Though it may appear modest in size, the 1962 sixpence stands as a classic example of mid-20th century British coinage and holds a highly desirable place in collections due to its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's long-reigning era and its place within the pre-decimal monetary system. The 1962 sixpence was issued in the United Kingdom during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, part of the pre-decimal currency system that had been in place for centuries, and was only phased out with decimalization in 1971. The sixpence had first been minted as early as the mid-1500s and became an enduring piece of British monetary history that saw changes in metal composition and design over successive centuries. By 1962, the coin was struck in cupronickel, a durable copper-nickel alloy, and remained a legal tender within the UK for nearly 2 more decades, a testament to its long-standing role in everyday commerce and cultural tradition. Its issuance reflects both continuity and change in British coinage, bridging older monetary history with the modern era. The 1962 sixpence has a diameter of approximately 19.5 mm and a weight of about 2.83 g, a compact and well-balanced coin. On its obverse is the laureate portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, rendered by celebrated designer Mary Gillick, bearing the classic legend, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina, meaning, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. On the reverse, viewers see a beautiful floral design symbolizing the unity of the United Kingdom's constituent countries: the Tudor rose for England, the Scottish thistle, the Irish shamrock, and the Welsh leek crafted by Edgar Fuller and Cecil Thomas. This artistry embodies national pride and unity, and the overall aesthetic has made the sixpence a favorite among collectors who value historical symbolism as much as physical condition. While the mintage for the 1962 sixpence was relatively high at over 166 million coins, making it generally accessible, coins in very fine or higher grades draw special attention from collectors because many surviving specimens show wear from decades in circulation. Collectors prize examples that retain strong detail on the Queen's bust and crisp definition on the reverse floral motifs. High-grade coins with minimal surface wear, original luster, and strong eye appeal are consistently in demand among numismatists because they allow enthusiasts to experience the coin as close to its original state as possible. Exceptional pieces become anchors in thematic collections focused on Elizabeth II's coinage or on pre-decimal UK money. When assessing the 1962 sixpence's current market value, condition is the principal determinant. Typical prices for circulated coins in lower grades may range modestly, but coins in very fine or uncirculated condition can command appreciably better prices in auction listings or specialist dealer markets. According to recent guides, a very fine 1962 sixpence might be valued above basic circulated examples, and premiums rise further for coins with strong eye appeal and collector-grade surfaces. Values expressed in UK pounds may translate into higher figures in US dollars depending on exchange rates and market demand. $467,000. Given bullion and collector markets fluctuate, highly desirable specimens can often surprise even seasoned collectors when sold at the right venue and moment. For those seeking to add a 1962 sixpence to their collection, focus first on grading and condition coins with clear detail, light wear, and strong contrast between high points and fields are always sought after. Avoid cleaning coins harshly, as this can reduce their numismatic appeal and value. Instead, consider professional grading services for high-grade pieces, which can authenticate and certify condition for buyers and sellers. Networking with established collectors, attending coin shows, and tracking online auction results will help you understand current trends and prices. Finally, preserving your coin in appropriate holders or albums will maintain its quality over time, ensuring that it remains a prized piece in your collection for years to come. The United Kingdom 1962 sixpence is more than just a historical artifact. It is a living piece of numismatic tradition that continues to engage collectors globally. Its elegant design, connection to Queen Elizabeth II's long reign, and its role in the story of Britain's pre-decimal currency system give it a timeless appeal that transcends its modest face value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, the 1962 sixpence stands out as a coin worthy of study, admiration, and appreciation in any serious collection. Dive into the history, seek out well-preserved examples, and enjoy the satisfaction that comes with owning a piece of British coinage heritage. Next up, the United Kingdom's sixpence dated 1957. Despite being a small coin with a humble face value in its day, this sixpence carries a rich history, beautiful design, and enduring appeal that make it a desirable addition to any collection. In this video, we will explore the history behind this fascinating coin, its standout features, why it remains in demand among collectors, and how its value has evolved on the global auction market, especially when found in fine condition. If you're passionate about rare coins with deep heritage and solid collector interests, this is a coin you won't want to ignore. The sixpence is one of the most iconic denominations in British coinage, first introduced in the mid-168th century during the reign of Edward VI and produced through successive monarchs for over 4 centuries. By 1957, this historic coin was minted under Queen Elizabeth II, continuing a long tradition of sterling coinage that reflects the United Kingdom's rich cultural and monetary heritage. Although earlier sixpences were struck in silver, post-World War II issues like the 1957 piece were struck in cupronickel, a durable metal alloy that ensured long circulation life. The British sixpence served as a staple of everyday transactions before decimalization in 1971, yet over time it has transformed into a cherished historical artifact that resonates with collectors seeking tangible links to the past. What sets the 1957 sixpence apart are its classic design elements and enduring craftsmanship. On the obverse, the coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II with the inscription celebrating her reign, encapsulating the regal lineage and post-war optimism of that era. The reverse displays a symmetrical arrangement of national symbols: the Tudor Rose of England, the Leek for Wales, the Thistle of Scotland, and the Shamrock for Ireland, all elegantly intertwined beneath the denomination, sixpence, and the date. The coin's 19.5mm diameter, reeded edge, and well-balanced weight give it a satisfying presence in hand, while the intricate artistry conveys the pride and identity of the United Kingdom at that time. These distinctive design cues make the 1957 sixpence instantly recognizable, and appealing not only to British collectors but also to specialists in world coinage. Although the 1957 sixpence is not among the lowest mintage dates in British coinage, with over 105 million pieces struck at the Royal Mint in London, its true value to collectors comes from condition and preservation. Coins that have survived decades with clear details, minimal wear, and strong eye appeal are highly sought after because they represent tangible time capsules from the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II. In the numismatic community, Coins in fine or extra fine condition command much more interest than heavily worn examples because they retain delicate design elements and original surface quality that casual circulation would otherwise erase. Even within a relatively large mintage series, those superior condition survivors are rare and thus generate strong demand at auctions, trade shows, and among private collectors who understand that quality can elevate a common date into a prized collectible. The current market value, pricing for a 1957 sixpence varies significantly by condition, but the upward trend among collectors is clear. Common circulated examples may trade for modest sums in sterling or dollars, but pieces in fine condition or better can attract significantly higher interest, sometimes selling for multiple times their face estimate in the right venue. Specialist coin catalogs and recent sales data indicate that even within the post-decimal British coin series, the 1957 sixpence in fine to uncirculated condition sees strong bidding activity, with values often quoted in $350,000 and occasionally higher when exceptional quality or provenance enhances the coin's narrative to buyers. This reflects an active niche market where demand among dedicated collectors consistently supports positive pricing momentum in US dollar terms, particularly when such coins are showcased in online auctions or certified by reputable grading services. For collectors looking to add the 1957 sixpence to their portfolio, start by learning how to assess condition accurately, because that dramatically influences both desirability and value. Use magnification and good lighting to examine where on high points of the design and to distinguish surface quality. Seeking coins that exhibit strong detail on the Queen's portrait and clear botanical elements on the reverse will help ensure you acquire specimens that are truly collectible. Consider having your coins graded by a professional service, as certified pieces often achieve higher prices in the marketplace and lend assurance to buyers and sellers alike. Maintain proper storage using inert holders or albums to preserve condition, and engage with reputable numismatic dealers or auction platforms that specialize in British and world coinage to gain exposure and pricing insights. The United Kingdom 1957 sixpence stands as a compelling and historically rich coin that continues to excite numismatists and casual collectors alike. Its elegant design, connection to an era of transition in British coinage, and the way condition elevates its appeal make it a standout piece in any collection. While modest circulated values are common, well-preserved examples in fine condition enjoy robust demand that translates into meaningful interest in US dollar markets and beyond. Whether you're just beginning your journey into British coins or you're a seasoned collector seeking quality specimens, the 1957 sixpence offers both historical depth and ongoing collector enthusiasm that make it a truly rewarding coin to pursue. Stay tuned for more coin histories, values, and collecting tips right here on the channel.